Sadr al-Din Muhammad ibn Ibrahim al-Qawami al-Shirazi, better known as Mulla Sadra, was born in the Iranian city of Shiraz into a notable Persian family. His father, Ibrahim, worked as a senior civil servant for the local ruler and attained a position of political eminence. As the only boy in the family, Mulla Sadra was brought up in a comfortable environment surrounded by much wealth and luxury. As a highly respected authority on Islamic sciences, Baha al-Din became the Shaykh al-Islam, supreme religious authority, of Safavid Persia, in addition to being a noted mathematician, alchemist, and Sufi. After completing his advanced education while he was still in his mid-20s, Mulla Sadra became very enthusiastic about mysticism, which infuriated the conservative ulama, religious scholars, in Isfahan who accused him of espousing un-Islamic ideas and thoughts. The Shia scholar's reaction against his unorthodox interpretation of mysticism eventually convinced him to leave Shiraz and settle in Kahak. His retreat at Kahak not only enabled him to re-examine the ideas and thoughts of his predecessors, but he also developed his own religious, philosophical, and metaphysical ideas during this period. After almost a decade in Kahak, Mulla Sadra returned to Shiraz, where he began to lecture on religious sciences and write books and treatises on metaphysics, philosophy, mysticism, and Shia theology. When his name spread throughout Shiraz on account of his vast learning and scholarship, the ruling Safavid elites offered him lucrative government jobs, but he politely turned them down. Under Safavid patronage, Shia religious learning and scholarship began to flourish across Persia. Mulla Sadra lived during the heyday of Safavid rule, a time when the ruling elite competed with each other to build schools and colleges throughout Persia, and in so doing, they created a culture of education across the land. After his name reached the corridors of power, the Safavid ruler Shah Abbas Sakhu reportedly ordered the governor of Fars to build a religious seminary in Shiraz, where Mulla Sadra could teach and train a new generation of Shia religious scholars and thinkers. Although Mulla Sadra wrote about 50 books and treatises in total, his most famous and influential work, the Transcendental Wisdom regarding the Four Journeys. In this book he provided a comprehensive but equally fresh and integrated exposition of Islamic philosophical and metaphysical thought. According to him, philosophy and prophecy are like two sides of the same coin being, as they are repositories of the same heavenly truth. In Mulla Sadra's opinion, there was no contradiction between revelation reason and gnosis. On the contrary, he argued that they were all complementary sources of knowledge which helped to create a clear, correct, and comprehensive understanding of the truth. Despite being a full-time teacher and a prolific writer, Mulla Sadra found time to train scores of influential scholars who also became prominent exponents of philosophy, mysticism, and theology in Persia. His most famous students included thinkers like Muhammad ibn Murtada and Abd al-Razak, ibn Ali ibn Husayn al-Lahiji. Today, he is considered to be one of the great Muslim philosophers on account of his original contributions in the field of Islamic philosophy.